stuff. Katie plays stuff.
Hey, I'm Katie, and this is Katie Plays Stuff, where I play stuff for you. And today, we're getting to the next chapter of Life is Strange Double Exposure. I'm so sorry this took so long. Also, my background is completely different, which is probably why you're seeing me in a little bubble right now, because I don't want you to see the whole room. I am so excited to finally be getting back into this game. I know you've been waiting, but these take a really long time to record. So I need to have a full day of no interruptions to get these games recorded, because I take a lot of time. What could take someone 2 hours to play a game, it takes me 3.5. And I don't know if that's because I talk too much, but then again, I'm doing it right now, so I just need to shut up. Either way, let's get right into this. The last thing that happened was that Max was looking at the camera with Moses, the last picture that Safi took when she died. Her last photo was of Max holding up a gun to the camera. Max, our main character. So there's that. Moses now thinks we're a killer. And I'm pretty sure that there's some weird doppelganger situation going on around the campus because, what's his name? It's been a while. Reggie, I think his name was, saw a doppelganger of himself, and that freaked him out. Then Lucas, his son, said that his father was mean to him, when really Lucas didn't say that. So that means that there's a doppelganger of Lucas. Does that mean that there's a doppelganger of Max going around and shooting people? I don't know. Is it somehow the timelines are getting mixed up together? I don't know, but I'm very excited to get right back into this. So let's get started. Oh, thank God. Okay, I was worried that since I didn't change my outfit at the end of the last video that we wouldn't be able to. So, let's these are all blocked out. Why are these blocked out? Ew! What is that? Okay. This is like the only acceptable option to me. Is the mustard shirt, because what is that? Is that a rock? She'll do. She'll do. Chapter 3, Spin. It's very vague.
Oh, how is it already morning?
I'm confused. Moses thinks she's a killer and we're not in
This
prison?
makes about as much sense as it did last night. Let's take a look at the evidence for the cajillionth time.
We just
I've
looked
gotta
at
be
it.
missing something. No matter what that photo of me suggests, there's no way I shot Safi.
So I'm just confused. Did Moses not run to the police immediately? Was she somehow convinced Moses to like stick around and like just give me a minute, like let me figure
Maybe
this out?
that photo of me has a clue I'm missing.
I don't know. Alright, let's just look around at everything first. So we got the Mana Massive box, we got Lucas's book, Gwen's email, Safi's car. Alright, and then also crosstalk. This is our journal. Let's just check that quickly. December 6th. Alderman casually assigned blame, or strongly hinted at it, when Moses had nothing to do with Safi's death. I only said I'd help him to get him off his case, but I don't know if Moses knows that. So now Moses fucking hates us. God, I hope Moses knows that. We don't know each other much outside of Safi. I don't want him to think I'm someone who would rat him out just because it suits me. Let's see. All I've done all night is stare at this ugly fucking ceiling. There's nobody up in the entire house but me. Reggie, I'm up. Come over if you feel like it. It's too cold to leave the house. This is why you should kick somebody out of the Abraxas house and let me live there. Tyler, you need to get the fuck out of Vermont, dude. Well, you could always live somewhere else. Not in the mood for this shit. Die. Amanda, finals may be postponed, but the ST is still open. If anyone... Hello? There we go. If anyone wants some late night coffee or someone to be around, we're open till midnight. Thanks for this, Amanda. Best coffee in all of Lakeport. Would be nice to get out of my dorm for a bit. Reggie's always inserting himself into conversations. He's just bored. Let's see. I hate the movement on the controller for this. Caledon's art department is amazing, but what they refer to as taste is just an excuse to determine what art is, considered how low and highbrow. What if we did away with both and let art be art? Won't happen. Hierarchy and money go hand in hand. Somebody has to get shafted. Not true. People should always be allowed to like what they like, free of judgment. They should, but they won't. I'm with you, Kim, but I believe that there should be some distinctions. Maybe we could talk about it over a cup of coffee in the Fab. Alright, I'm not going to go through all of these, because I want to get to the actual game, but someone once asked me why I like numbers. The reality is, numbers have no emotions. That makes them easier to understand. They just are. Okay, Moses. Oh, babe, easier to understand isn't inherently superior. And what you're going through right now is normal, even if it's also painful. Spoken like someone who's never met an irrational number. I'm kidding, of course, but hopefully that made you smile a little. It didn't, thank you. Here, under Moses, we have an update. That night, Moses and I found Safi's body that night. He called 911. We were questioned for hours. We started talking to each other about her. We're going to get through this together. Moses has Safi's camera. She used it to take that selfie of the three of us. Sometime that night, Moses went to his office and drew the Gemini mural he and Safi had been planning. Maybe other Moses will draw it with her one day. Detective Alderman is focused on Moses. This could get really bad. Alright, let's get to the game.
Moses, when this is all over, I'll play as many games of Mana Massive as you want. I swear.
Oh, we might be in prison, Max.
I read the beginning. It's annoyingly good. Unfortunately, Lucas didn't include an evidence that I killed Safi chapter. Restraining Order Lucas said Safi once threatened to turn his son against him. That certainly implies some bad blood in their past. But that Lucas was scared of Safi, not out for revenge. None of this is conclusive enough.
Okay, so I didn't even think about that. Safi has like this double life that Max doesn't know about. She's fighting with Lucas secretly, says that she's going to like
I need to
turn his son against him.
Camera.
And then she also has this secret relationship with Vinh and is hooking up with Vinh, which kind of takes him off the market for me. Like, I feel like I shouldn't hook up with him because, like, that's Safi's sloppy seconds. So I don't know.
Why on earth did Gwen cancel Safi's book deal? Didn't she help her to get it in the first place?
Hello, Gwen. Thank you again for taking the time. Did we read this already? Following up on our conversation from Friday, I know I dropped a bit of a bomb on you, but have you had a chance to discuss my concerns with your senior? Yeah, she tried to get her book deal dropped.
Whoever did this had to go to so much trouble.
I mean, they stole a skull and threw it. It's not like that much trouble.
Vinh definitely knows more about the cow skull than he's letting on. Plus, there was that photo of him and Safi canoodling. But
Canoodling
what
was
does
right.
that even mean? Before Safi died, Gwen got her book canceled, and I still don't know why. But that doesn't mean she killed Safi. Plus, Dead World Gwen seems genuinely torn up over her death. Yeah, the Gwen theory has some holes.
I love how she's trying to like pin it on other people. She's like, oh, it could be this person. It could be Gwen. But bitch, we got a picture of you doing it.
Is that me? Did I go back in time and do that? It doesn't make any sense. And I would never hurt Safi. Not on purpose. That isn't me. It can't be.
She's wearing the same
Maybe
beanie,
if I go
Max.
object by object, an answer will jump out at me?
I've just gone object. What are you talking about? Refill coffee?
Coffee. Coffee is friend. Get coffee now.
It's like Max might like Alan Wake too.
No matter how much I stare at you, he refused to make sense. Moses?
No way.
Hello, Miss Caulfield.
Oh, fuck.
Can I come in?
Yes.
The photo. If he sees that.
Shit.
I have some questions for you.
Get out. What do you want to know?
Of course. I can answer your questions right here.
Okay.
I knew you'd be a valuable resource. There are just a few details I'm struggling to make sense of.
Go ahead.
Arcadia Bay, where you went to high school, right?
Yes?
A beautiful town with a surprisingly violent story to tell. Not unlike...
Arcadia Bay and Safi are not connected.
a small town with a curious number of murders. And now, Safi, Llewellyn Fayed, murdered in a small town? What are the odds? What do you think, Miss Caulfield? Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
I hope you die next.
Just my shit luck, I guess.
Oh, hard life, isn't it?
What a douchebag.
Detective, I'm not answering any more of his questions.
What the fuck happened to the telescope, Maxine?
Huh?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Someone was in the office with me. I could hear them. I saw Moses in the hallway, but I didn't see you. All right, enough. We're not getting anywhere.
He thinks we built a telescope?
This case has been abnormal from the beginning. None of the evidence makes any sense.
At least that's something we can agree on.
But I know why now. Somehow, all this death leads to you.
He's not wrong.
That's not true.
He's kind of smart, to be honest. Not the picture sitting there. Eee! He's creepy. Oh my god.
He saw it. He saw the photo. Stupid, Max. Stupid, stupid. What the hell do I do now?
I don't think he saw the photo, because that would have been like, is that you holding a gun? He would have said something.
None of this makes any sense. What happened that night? Why the fuck am I in this picture? The old me would have just jumped back in time to the moment this photo was taken.
Let's do it again, bitch. Come on.
Maybe Maybe I still could.
We can do this. Did we do it? Oh shit, we're doing it. Okay, which is why... Oh, that looks weird. Which is why we're finding all of these Polaroid pictures around. It's probably because Max from another timeline or something is leaving those photos for us in the future or something. I don't know. Okay, how do I... What's going on here? Am I supposed to get him to line up? This is hard to do with the controller. I hated that. That was really hard.
So that's what it feels like to capture the perfect photo. Feels good. Final.
Safi.
It's here too.
What the hell?
But there wasn't a storm the day Safi died.
Maybe we are cursed. You, me, and Maya.
Maya?
Safi, wait. Who is Maya? What was she talking about?
Oh, Maya Okada?
Stop stalling, Max.
Why is she evil? What is happening right now?
Tell me how to stop this. What do I have to do?
Pull the trigger.
I'm so confused.
What? No, that wasn't enough time. Come on. If I can just... Fuck! Moses, you were right. I don't know how, but you were. I have to tell him. Everything.
He's not gonna believe you. How do you explain something like this? We're going to prison, man. I owe you an explanation. Oh, okay. Alright, hold on. Let me find the beginning of this. I owe you an explanation, or as much of one as I have. Meet me at the Overlook. Really, Max? There? I know it doesn't make sense. I'll do my best. Please. Fine. Thank you. So Moses did not rat us out. He saw a picture of us literally committing the crime. And he didn't do anything. You know, I'm surprised by him. And now we're gonna kill the witness to our crime. Moses would be crazy
Moses
to show
is
up.
waiting for me up there. Hopefully.
That is so stupid. Candy?
This looks a lot like Safi's favorite candy. But hers is called Sour Cats, not Heartstoppers.
Okay, sinister candy? Why is that sitting here? Okay, so I need to go up this way. What's the run button? Oh, dang it. Here we are. It's been a few weeks since I've played this game. You guys probably do not care about this game anymore, but you know what? Here we are. What is that?
This is where the police tape was yesterday. Did the cops take it down on Alderman's orders? He's not here. Yet. Let's give him a few minutes. Maybe wait on the bench.
Okay. Alright, we will do that. But let's... Ooh, our journal has been updated. Okay, December 7th. Alderman knows about my powers. He forced his way in here and scared the shit out of me. I never should have taken that card. Worst thing is he saw the photo and smiled at me. The fuck? He's plotting something, but I don't know what to do. How do I stop a cop? Chloe, later, the strangest thing happened. I forgot she's like talking to Chloe. My old powers came back and I saw what happened with Safi. I did do it. I don't know how, but I can't let this happen. It feels like I'm running in circles and I don't know how to make it all just stop. Yasmin texted me. I'll be in my office again today. Maxine, I reached out to Detective Alderman this morning for an update, and he sounded very much addled. He said he spoke to you. What did you say to him? Please tell me you didn't say anything to jeopardize this case. Why would I do that? That's just who he is. He's under pressure. I imagine he's under a lot of pressure right now. Not nearly enough. They say the first 48 hours are critical, and we're 12 hours past that. Okay. Crosstalk. Main feed Joyce.
I get it, Joyce. Dating after everything that's happened feels impossible.
I've been in the dating scene for 2 months, and I'm ready to call quits. Trying to find someone new to accept all my baggage at my age is too much. Everyone's got baggage. It's older women with baggage that seems to be the problem. I'm not for them if they want to pretend. That's a young girl's game. I considered omitting my divorce on the apps, but it changed me and I can't cover that up. I know what you mean. I want to be with someone, but only if I can be myself. You know, I agree. Don't hide your past, because it makes you who you are. Okay, I've already read that. 3 days and no word from Caledon or the cops about Safi's death, except a rumor about Detective Alderman with a lead on who shot her. It's really disappointing and frustrating to see as faculty as well. Hell, we haven't even heard that rumor. I'm saying, there could be a whole serial killer walking around campus and we can't even get an update? Please, I implore you to be patient. As you can understand, no one is more on top of this than I am. I want justice more than anyone. Hold on, rumor? Where'd you hear this? You have my number, Diamond, and I expect to hear my phone ring very soon. Loretta.
Maybe wait on the bench.
So, I didn't even talk about the fact that Safi is kind of fucking evil, and in that little flashback thing, or in the picture, she, like, was wanting Max to shoot her. What was that about? Like, I don't even have anything to say much about that, because, like, what the fuck is that?
He's not here. Yet. Let's give him a few minutes.
Okay,
Maybe
which
wait
bench?
on the bench.
Which bench am I sitting on? Because nothing's happening. What is this?
If I didn't know what used to be here, I'd find this really beautiful. I know Safi would have something poetic to say about this.
Safi scares me at this
If
point.
only.
Okay. But also, Safi didn't die here. It looks like a body laying on the ground. Safi was dead on the bench, wasn't she?
He's not here. Yet.
Alright, let's wait.
You stay the fuck away from me.
That ruined the vibe.
What if he doesn't come? I couldn't blame him. I killed his best friend. What does that say about me? That any version of me, could do something like that? He's probably not coming.
He'll show. This is just such a vibe. I could leave this spot. Oh, the owl's there. He's here.
Diamond knows where I am and who I'm meeting. So don't do anything stupid.
I deserved that.
You wanted to talk. So talk. Tell me the truth.
It's gonna be a long story.
Tell me why you did it.
I haven't done it yet. I don't know why. These are very weird answers, but let's go with I haven't done it yet.
I don't think I've actually done it yet. I think it was a future version of me.
You sound crazy.
Moses, wait! I asked you to come here so I could show you proof. Something is weird about this place. Look. These flowers. What are the odds they'd bloom in the middle of winter? Exactly in the shape of Safi's body?
5 minutes and then I leave.
Okay. So, what if I told you there's this other timeline where Safi is alive and I can travel between this timeline and that one?
4 minutes.
I know that it sounds insane. But I can show you. I'll hop from this timeline to the other. You'll see me, poof, disappear.
Yeah, to some magical fantasy world where you didn't kill Safi, right?
It's not a fantasy world. It's connected to this one. If I try to, I can even see the other one from here.
Wait, you can see across them?
Now he believes
And here,
us?
too.
So if you disappear or whatever, and I do something while you're gone,
I can tell you what it was when I come back. And then you'll believe me?
She
It'd be a
sounds
start.
high.
Okay. Okay, deal.
What if the powers
All
just
right.
don't work today?
There's a chance Moses will believe me. First, I gotta hop over to the other timeline.
You know, she just had a bloody ass nose. Like, what if her powers don't work? That's gonna be so embarrassing. Okay. So we just hop to... No, I think I have to go into, one of these portal thingies, right? No. Oh. Sorry, I
Now
forgot
to see what
the buttons.
Moses is up to on the other side.
I'm stupid. New message from Moses. Okay, hold on. Let's just see. So this is the living timeline where Safi is still with us. Let me go back down to Moses's text message. Yo, Max, shot in the dark here, but any chance you know what happened to my telescope? Like, he built this telescope, and now it's just gone, because it's in a different timeline. You know what happened to my telescope? The very heavy, very expensive telescope I was almost done assembling? I stepped away for a few minutes, and when I came back, it was no longer close to being assembled. Carla, maybe? Faulty materials? Carla pranking you again? Maybe she saw an opening. I thought that, but even the combined might of the science department, it'd have taken them an hour and change. That is freaky. X-Files theme. Moderately sure it wasn't aliens. That's funny. So Amanda said, "Hey Max, just trying out this new number, blah blah blah. Hey, sorry I was a little hard on you. Just don't be a stranger, okay?" I won't. I feel like I've already texted these. Which is weird. You weren't. I totally get why you were upset. I won't be a stranger, I promise. Thanks for saying that. So are we okay? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Is there anything else I want to read before we get back to this? Amanda. This month's Native Artist Spotlight. Tegan Thomas Solomon. My favorite beer on tap, Lambic Pentameter. Came for the pun, stayed for the sour sweet flavor. Okay. Alright, let's just get back to this.
Shit. I think Moses is too stunned to do anything.
Oh, he's like, where the
Let
fuck
me
did
jump
she
back
go?
over to make sure I didn't break him.
Okay. So, I gotta press L1 and R1 at the same time. I'm back!
Max? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
Upset me? Are you kidding? You did something physics says should be impossible. Is impossible.
So you believe me?
Yes. And no. You disappeared. Max, literally. I completely forgot to do anything.
Okay. Let's try it again.
So weird.
Ready when you are.
Gotta imagine. Okay, where's the buttons? There we go.
Okay, let's try this again.
Psychic storm.
What a loser. Okay.
What did I do when you were away?
And then you said,
Psychic storm.
Machine Angel Psychic Storm.
Yep. That's what I did.
What if I got it wrong? I still
Wow.
disappeared.
I mean,
Yeah, near as I can tell, Safi's death is where the timelines split. I think her absence is the only difference between the two.
I guess that could be a big enough event to lead to...
You okay?
So Safi's alive over there, huh?
She is. And she's...
Don't say happy. We both know that would be a lie.
You're right.
When you see her again, can you give her something for me?
The bottle cap. How did you...
Safi slipped it back to me that night. Found it in my equipment. When you give that to her, tell her stay safe, Max.
But I thought the bottle cap was, like, on the snowman down, like when we followed Safi, there was like a snowman down there that was destroyed. And I thought that's where we found the bottle cap, or am I just like making that up? I guess it doesn't really matter.
Make her swear to it.
I will. Promise. But I think she's going to need our help.
What do you mean?
When I was a teenager, I could rewind time. Just raise my hand and undo everything that had just been done.
Okay.
And if I had a photo, I could go back even farther.
Wait. Could. Past tense?
Never worked how I hoped. Time traveling couldn't fix anything. I mean, it saved Kate from killing herself.
Yeah. Turns out when you try to change the past, you don't actually fix anything.
Sure. But what if the best way to fix things isn't changing your past, but rather changing your present?
So philosophical.
How dare you bring logic to my pity party? The point is, I stopped using it, and now it barely works.
Okay, but there's a photo of you from that night with a gun. You're saying that could be a future you? Even though you can't do that anymore?
This morning I tried rewinding into that photo. It felt like trying to flex an atrophied muscle. Nothing made sense. But I was there, in the past. Safi mentioned Maya, and oh God, the storm.
Max?
Look, there's a timeline where, for some reason, I shot Safi. This one. And there's a timeline where I didn't. I feel like, intentionally or not, these two worlds exist because of a decision I'm going to have to make.
Holy shit.
Moses, I've been here before. When I could rewind, it broke time. People got hurt. I can't let what happened in Arcadia Bay happen here too.
Hold on. I don't know what the fuck is about to just happen. I just wanted to get this thought out. I bet the end of this game is going to be exactly how the first game ended, where we had to choose sacrifice Chloe or save Arcadia Bay. It's literally gonna come down to shoot Safi, don't shoot Safi. And it's gonna be the same fucking thing. I bet it. I bet it right here. Anyway, who is this? Alderman? Lucas?
Shit.
Ew. That's a nightmare.
Okay. First look at the crime scene is inconclusive. I'll need some further insight into Miss Llewellyn Fayette's mental state. Not to call a shot prematurely, but if this isn't suicide, I'd put money on a Mr. Moses Murphy, friend of the deceased, being the perp.
Moses can see this right now?
I need to introduce myself to Mr. Murphy.
He's talking like he hasn't already met you. Like he's...
Alderman from yesterday. An alderman that already happened? Max, this is really bad.
How is Moses seeing
Time
it?
isn't supposed to act this way.
It appears something was removed from her person post-mortem. Maybe the camera her mother mentioned.
We need to get the hell out of here.
Good
fucking
God.
knew it. returning to the scene of the crime? Amateur hour shit. How'd I let a couple of small-time fuck-ups like you get under my skin?
What is going on? What is happening? Okay, what do you want? You're not making sense.
You're not making any sense.
You want to talk about sense? Nothing about you makes sense.
Why?
Telescopes don't put themselves together. Evidence doesn't disappear. You're going to pay for what you've done, Maxine Caulfield. And I'm here to collect.
Can he see himself behind them? Oh my god, this is freaky shit. What is going on? Help him! I don't know how. Of course I'm gonna help him. Guys, who choose save yourself? I mean, I don't like the guy at all, but I'm gonna fucking help him.
Max, you have to let go!
Huh?
I could have saved him, Moses. I could have saved him.
No, you couldn't have. Listen to me, Max. This place ate a man.
Moses, your hair.
Oh my god.
I told you. There's always a cost.
Now he's
Started with Safi.
having male pattern baldness?
Maybe if we can figure out why she died, then maybe we can prevent all of this.
That's what I've been trying to do. The whole day I've been talking to people and spying on them and taking their stuff.
Hey, Safi mentioned Maya, right? When you rewound?
Right. What do you think Maya has to do with all this?
No idea. Maya was before my time. But Gwen Hunter might know more than me. She was Safi's mentor during all that mess.
Gwen. Gotta go talk to Gwen.
Good god.
I'm still shaking. Alderman was, and then he just wasn't. And Moses and I were standing so close. But I'm here now. I'm here. I'm all right.
Back to the fab.
Okay, talk to Gwen, see what she knows about Maya, and while I'm at it, I'd like to know why she killed Safi's book deal.
Okay, so let's see where we left off. Hey Max, I know it's been an eventful morning and I'm still parsing it all, but had a quick question. Are you able to get my text when you're in the other timeline? Trying to grasp the extent of what you can do from a physics point of view. I can't. That's the only option I have. Doesn't look like I can, no. Okay, cool, that's a big help. I'll be in touch a little later when I've made some inroads into what happened earlier. Alright, so this is just fucking crazy shit, man. It's kind of cool though that Moses knows about our powers now, because that's gonna be a big help. But what the fuck happened to Detective Alderman? Like, is he dead? Did he actually die? Because it says me helping him or not helping him, that choice is gonna have consequences. Which means we're gonna have to see him again at some point, right? Like, he didn't just die, because why would it have consequences? Anyway, what the fuck? I could have saved Alderman. I could have saved him. Couldn't I? I was so close, if only Moses hadn't. Shit, Moses saved my life. He didn't know what would happen, neither of us did. But he leapt in anyway. It's been a long time since I was the one being pulled from a bad end by someone else. Who knows what could have happened to me if Moses hadn't stepped in. We've bonded in a way that only a near-death experience can. God, I hope Moses is alright. Please let him be alright. Okay. Talk to Gwen is our next thing that we gotta do. Also, wait,
Cool.
there's a crosstalk thing from Lucas. Let me just look at that. Safi's first public reading was at the book expo, and she had us all eating out of the palm of her hand. She was meant for so much more. He's still writing about this bitch. She appreciated you being there. She was so nervous. It didn't show. It never did with my Safi. She was full of espressos and having the time of her life. It's nice to remember her that way. Just because I'm the president of Caledon does not mean I owe anyone, especially members of my own Caledon community, private information about my daughter. I will not say this again. Well said. Loretta, I really am sorry. I didn't mean to upset you by asking questions. Oh, it's Loretta's fault. Oh, great. The just asking questions girl is logged on. I'm not just asking questions. I'm trying to communicate information about an issue that affects us all. Sure. Alright. So let's look around before we talk to Gwen. And then, is there a way to change... Is there like a spot to change the timeline here? Or are we just... We're just in the dead timeline right now. For good.
Reading my final right now. Yeah, left his door open. I got to watch him hate my writing in real time.
That sucks.
I could practically read.
My younger self might have thought this would make an edgy photo.
What, of a Santa hat on a table? Can I take a picture of it? Oh. Broken table.
If we can't sit on tables, where are the cool kids expected to sit? In chairs?
As
Like
fun,
a bunch of squares?
as fun and casual as it looks in the movies and on TV, we have to ask students to refrain from sitting on the tables in the fab. Thanks, staff. Alright, so Lucas is not here anymore. These obviously don't change. Okay, here is the time travel point. Coffee cart sign.
I, for one, kind of like the paper straws.
Yes, nobody likes the paper straws. We've heard you. We continue to hear you. Unfortunately, until we run out of them, and we have a lot, we can't replace them with your preferred delivery method of plastic. Oh, we got a picture. Release the Kraken.
Then boom! The spaceship crashes right in the middle of a park, and this alien crawls out of the hatch.
That seems like a lot of money for a student project.
I'm only gonna shoot the trailer. I figure I can cut costs doing some old school practical effects.
Seems like you've got a plan. Still very ambitious.
Go big or go home, right?
I'd been meaning to ask Diamond about her new movie. It's nice to see her so excited about something other than Moses.
Why did we leave that for ourselves? At least I think we left it for ourselves. I don't actually know for sure, but it has to be me doing it.
Lo-fi ambient bellows to chill/study to. A classic.
What else? What else? Anything of note?
Meeting tomorrow. Where? What meeting? Is it endorsing meetings in general?
Alright, Gwen's office.
Have fun.
000 until tomorrow at Burlington Book Expo, Professor Colmenero. So this is Lucas's office.
Audrey? I'm worried about Kim.
So am I. None
Arrogant
of my attempts
artist.
to reach out have yielded results. You?
Nope. She's still not answering any of my calls. I think she's blocking them.
God forbid.
I saw her in the North Quad, but she turned and ran the other way.
This just isn't like her.
Last time we spoke, Kim said she didn't want to go out. I think she's depressed.
Well, she told me she was busy. She's probably too focused on school. What she needs is a friend she can empathize with.
Someone a bit more in alignment with her intellect.
Okay.
Someone who isn't droll with a stick up their ass. I've got it. Let's send Kim a gift so she knows we're thinking
Missing
about
Snake.
her.
I don't care about Kim anymore. Stop talking.
Guard your ankles.
Snake missing. Please swing by Lion's dorm if you find her. Daisy is missing. She's really sweet. Roommate left the door open. That's great.
Right. Oh, roses. What is it?
Nothing in here.
Classic object of beauty. I
Check
think
this
that
room.
would please her.
Shut up!
Are roses too basic? I don't want Kim to think we chose low-hanging fruit.
Get her the fucking roses. Grade book.
This must be the professor Safi TA'd for. She mentioned he liked to tear this one kid down, but failing him is harsh.
Can I change it? Which one? Who does he hate? Martin Hart. Let's see. Assistant Llewellyn Fayad. Can't change it? Oh, change grade.
Shit. I need a password to change the grades. I'll never find it in this mess.
Oh, okay. Let's see, let's see. Is there anything in here I can click on? Might have a password.
I bet Safi wouldn't mind me helping out one of her favorite students. I'll see what I can do for you, kid.
I don't know. I don't see anything else to click on in here, so maybe I can't. It's gotta be somewhere else. Maybe that's why this is open over here? Why would the password be over here? How do I do this? Oh! I gotta change the timeline. Hold on. I will talk to Gwen, I promise, guys. Okay. I'm in the other timeline. Ah, you're who broke the table. The fucking lit professor!
I'll bet my camera that Gwen knows something
I
about
hate
Maya.
these people.
Professor's sitting on the table?
You're so annoying. Okay, all this is still the same, it looks like. Got these guys. Not talking about anything. Loretta.
Loretta's a hard worker. I'll give her that. I just wish she'd use her powers for good.
Hey, Loretta. Oh, hi, Miss Caulfield. How are you?
How's Reggie doing? Any new leads? Working on your podcast?
Are you working on your podcast?
Yeah. I'm researching this really fascinating string of killings in West Germany in the late 80s. See, there was this hospital. You'll have to tune in if you want to hear the rest.
I'm interested. I like true
I'll
crime.
be sure to. Anyway.
That's it?
Catch you later, Loretta.
I was gonna ask about Reggie after. I can't even talk to her now. Well, I guess I'll never know.
The art department really pushes for self-expression in every medium.
Create a
I like
mask.
that about Caledon.
Create a mask that is specific not to your family or culture, but to you as an individual.
Oh, wow. These are, extremely creepy. Sorry.
Oh, this thing's here.
What should I say this time?
Things will get better. Quit looking backwards, bitch.
Think about who you want to be. Don't get hung up on who you were. That's growth.
So inspirational.
I know I should say something. It's just, it took me so long to get into the society. I'll be damned if I quit because of one little comment. Still, if I don't speak up, who will? I swear, if it was anyone else in charge, I'd feel a little bit better about all this. I don't know.
The society. Was she talking about Abraxas?
Oh, Lucas is in there. Can't go in. Gwen's office.
Fuck. This doesn't look so great for Gwen.
In accordance with the rules and policies of Caledon University, Gwen Hunter has been suspended from her duties pending further investigation. Why would they post this here? Okay. So I'm trying to get a password, right? Oh, what's this? What are you talking about in here? Huh? Standing around? Okay. Rock band flyer.
Wait, Donner and Blitzen means thunder and lightning? Who knew Santa's reindeer were so metal?
I did not know that. A heavy metal Christmas, Battle of the Bands. Alright, come on, give me a password, give me a password.
Martin has an A here. I knew it. Safi would never fail this kid.
Safi, do not forget to enter the grades online once you're finished. Password is 1223.
And then she didn't.
Safi, please remember to lock the door when you're finished grading. Thanks. Okay, so I know the password now, but she didn't say anything about knowing it.
Martin has an A here. I knew it.
So
Safi would never fail this kid.
I'm just gonna switch the timeline and hope that she just knows the password now.
Enjoy the A, my dude. I think you've earned it.
I did it! I think. It didn't really tell me anything, but I think he did it. Okay. Now, let's go talk to Gwen. So we are back in the... I wish I could remember. The dead timeline or the living timeline? Dead timeline or living? It just told me and now I can't remember. We're in the dead timeline. Okay. Hi. Oh. This is fancy. I don't remember all these posters on the wall, but maybe I wasn't really looking.
More music I'm not cool enough to know.
The Bleed.
Old school. Nice.
Should I double exposure it? Ooh, this looks... I hate this. It doesn't even look good. Cool. Gwen being a vinyl girly feels incredibly on the nose.
It's alive!
That was scary. I hate the noise of that sparkly thing.
A black rose? Pretty morose.
Candied pecans. Do you guys say pecans or pecans? Pecans. That's what I say. Pecan. Pecan pie. Pecan pie. Pecan pie. What rolls off the tongue better? I'll leave that up to you.
Happy holidays to my favorite prof. I don't think a happy holidays is in the cards. It takes me ages to comment on one student photo. I can't imagine having to grade exams.
Stack of finals. Okay, anything else? Anything else? What's this?
One of Safi's former students, I guess.
I love how I'm just reading a note, like, over her shoulder. Like, hello. Dr. Hunter, first and foremost, my condolences. I know you and Safi were close. You don't know me. There's no reason you would. I know it might be inappropriate to come to you with this, but I frankly don't know what else to do. Before her death, Safi was helping me. I know, as a member of the LGBT community yourself... Can I flip it? Can I flip it?
One of Safi's former students, I guess.
Oh, well, I can't read the rest. Okay.
Is that Safi's book? Hey, Gwen.
Max, hey! To what do I owe the pleasure?
Actually, I need to talk to you about Safi.
No reason to beat around the bush.
I know you got Safi's book deal canceled.
Shit.
What I don't understand is why.
Look, I don't know what I'm at liberty to tell you, but I'll do my best. What do you want to know?
Exactly what I just asked. Why did you get her book canceled? Why do this to Safi? How did you convince the publisher? Well, I want to know both.
That book meant the world to Safi. You had to know that losing it would break her heart.
Of course I did. I busted my ass to help Safi get that deal in the first place. Introduced her to my agent, my publisher, lobbied for her. I don't regret it. That book was good.
This keeps getting weirder and weirder.
You got the deal, then killed it?
So what did you tell the publisher that made them nix the deal?
I told them there was incendiary content in the book. Which was true. It would have harmed a lot of people. Safi included.
I need to read this book.
Safi's book was incendiary? How? What was it about?
Forgive me for dancing around things. I wish I could be straight with you, really. How much did Safi tell you about Maya Okada?
Gwen's bringing up Maya? Time to pay attention.
Only a little. Safi never mentioned her. Only a little.
Not a lot. I know they were friends.
Understatement of the year. The two of them were like the creepy twins in The Shining. You never saw one without the other. And that Vinh Lang kid used to follow the two of them around like a lost puppy. But then Maya took her own life.
And that's what Safi wrote about in her book?
Maya's death and everything around it. Her anger at her mom for even thinking of Caledon when she'd just lost a soulmate. Ultimately, I realized it wasn't worth putting Yasmin and Safi through all that again. I made a call. I don't know if it was the right one, but it's one I made.
Sounds like Yasmin can tell me more about Maya. I'll have to be tactful.
I'm not very tactful. He got the deal, then killed it. Last thing, Safi's manuscript. I mean, I already know why she killed it. She literally just told us, but should I click that button? Last thing.
One last thing. Is that Safi's manuscript?
Oh, part of it. Why?
Can I read it?
Someone ought to.
All the daughters we don't talk about.
Reading Safi's manuscript after all this feels like... I don't know.
Oh, okay. So it's like... Is it supposed to be poems, or what is this? 1,000,000 miles beneath my feet. She lies still in her Sunday clothes. We killed her with our own hands. I mean our lack of hands. I killed her with my voice. I mean my lack of voice. Maya's book was like a child, or a tumor, or a rising beast within her. On the first page, she wrote that she was drowning, and by the time she finished, she was drowned. So she's talking about her after she died. She still lies in her Sunday clothes beneath her feet, so she's buried. We killed her with our own hands, our lack of hands. I killed her with my voice. Maya's book was like a child or a tumor. She wrote that she was drowning. So Maya wrote something, her book that was published, that's in the library. She wrote that she was depressed and wanted to kill herself, I guess, and nobody stood up for her or helped her, maybe. Laws of physics. The drowned always surface. What isn't spoken still exists. You can chop her up and sell her for parts, but her ghost remains, whole, floating there, in the corner of my kitchen, giving me that familiar look, the one that says, unstitch the binding, let the pages fall, out, fluttering like birds, shot down, the one that says, take him for everything, he's got, and then some. The drowned always are so... It's like she thinks that, like, Maya's ghost is there, telling her, basically, you gotta take him for everything that he's got and then some. Like, her ghost is telling her to write out what happened or something like that. And is she talking about Lucas, maybe? Or...
Whatever happened with Maya was explosive. Let's see what Yasmin has to say about her.
Alright, I can still talk to her.
I said this conversation's over.
Why is she mad? We just had a nice conversation. Alright, let me go back in time. Or go to the other thing. So this is the living timeline. I just want to see what's going on. So this is the timeline where she got kicked out and is basically like, nobody can come in here. Dr. Hunter. Okay, let's read this. Dr. Hunter, This morning I attempted to call student resources, asking them why your classes for the rest of the semester have been canceled. I was told in no uncertain terms that it was none of my business. Then I tried calling the president. She didn't even pick up the phone. Then I walked to Mr. Reyes, I don't know, the custodian, and he told me he'd witnessed you being removed by security and that you'd been suspended under suspicions of selling drugs to students. I won't insult you by asking if you're guilty. I'll just wish you the best and tell you that you're the best teacher I've ever had. My student visa only lasts for another semester, but if there's anything I can do, or if on some off chance you're ever in Bangkok, look me up. Tan. That's nice. Dr. Hunter, this is bullshit. You rock. I'm drunk. Happy birthday. Apologize for the stationery. It was the only thing within reach. I believe I speak for all of us when I say this is unacceptable, and you can count on our support at the hearing next week. If you're looking for a lawyer, I can recommend a decent one. We're going to fight this, Gwen. We'll go to the paper if we have to. Caledon Lit Department. You will be avenged. Well, that's good. She's got a lot of support. Who's feeding these fish?
I hope somebody is coming in to water you guys. Preferably someone who doesn't have to break in through an alternate dimension. Will Gwen be allowed to come back for these?
I'd hope so.
Tossing Gwen out screwed everybody over.
Can we get these handed off to the TA? Sorry for the additional workload. Her computer turned like that.
So they took her computer. Probably going through it right now.
Okay, well, guess that's it. Nothing else. Alright.
Would you mind closing it behind you, Max?
Okay, what was next on my list of shit to do? Talk to Living World Yasmin in the Fab. I'm in the Dead World right now, so I gotta go over to the Fab. But maybe... Wait, I thought I was in the Fab. Where would Yasmin be? Let me go over to the Living World. Maybe she's in here? Oh, she is.
Sorry, Yasmin, but I'll need to interrupt your downtime with some questions.
Well, let's go be annoying. Hi.
Okay, time for a delicate conversation.
So I remember in, like, episode 1, or maybe episode 2, I was, like, talking some shit about Yasmin, that maybe she's the bad guy. Now I just don't know who the bad guy is. I don't know, maybe I'm the bad guy. I don't actually know what's going on in this game. It's not very cut and dry, so... We'll see if she's innocent.
Hi, Yasmin.
Maxine. How are you? I was worried after your nosebleed yesterday.
Like I said, I get those all the time.
Still, be careful. Small symptoms can be signs of larger problems. A toothache can mean a heart attack.
I'm gonna try not to think about that too hard. I was hoping we could talk.
Come, sit.
Will Gwen be fired? Seen Safi today? Okay, this is the living timeline. Safi is alive. I just have to tell myself that and you that so we all know. You're in a good mood. Safi lost her book deal.
Have you seen Safi today?
No. We're meeting later this afternoon. I can tell her you were looking for her.
I heard about what happened to Dr. Hunter.
Yes.
Would you really fire her?
That depends on the findings of the committee. It's out of my hands now.
Did Safi tell you her book deal was canceled?
What? No. How was she when she found out?
Not sure, but I bet she was devastated.
Oh, Safia. I'll be sure to talk to her about this.
I don't know if that was suspicious the way she said that or not. Like, maybe she knows that the book deal was already canceled. She was trying to, like, be like, oh no, how was she when she found out? You know, like as if she wasn't a part of it. I don't know.
You look like you've won the day. Coffee's that good?
Our ratings are. Caledon is once again one of the top universities in the country. The coffee is just so-so.
Alright, let's talk about Maya.
I wanted to ask you about something. Have you heard of a student named Maya Okada?
Obviously.
Of course. She took her own life. 4 years ago. A horrible tragedy.
I think Safi's book was canceled because it was about Maya.
Impossible. Safia didn't even know Maya.
Huh?
Did Yasmin just lie to me?
They were best friends, I thought.
Do I call her out? She'll be pissed, but I can cut straight to the point. Or should I go along with it and see what narrative she's trying to spin?
There is no way this game has given us the laziest fucking choices. I swear to God, the first game, it was always like so serious. Like, take a picture of this horrible thing happening and get the evidence, or don't get the evidence. Like, two very serious things, evidence or not. This is like, call her out or go along with it. Who gives a fuck anyway? I'm gonna go along with it. Because if I call her out, she's not gonna tell me shit. So I'm gonna go along with it so that I can hear these lies she's spewing.
Of course. I don't know why I thought they knew each other. It's just...
Same thing! Now I'm mad. Okay, same thing with save Alderman or save yourself. Neither one of those choices had any effect because Alderman still got sucked into some other dimension. Okay? So if I chose to save myself, how would that have done anything? Nothing would have changed. The scenario would have happened exactly the same. Lazy, lazy choices. That's all I have to say.
What?
I've heard conflicting opinions. There's a rumor about Maya. I don't know.
There's this rumor that something happened with Maya before she died.
I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but Ms. Okada appears to have caused herself a great deal of pain.
So, she had a bad reputation. No wonder you didn't want her and Safi associated with each other.
Exactly. Strange. I really thought Vin's statement closed the matter.
Shady cow skull throwing Vin is involved?
Enough ancient history. I have a favor to ask. Safia's been distant lately. Could you keep an eye on her for me?
Okay. I don't feel comfortable. Why me?
Are you sure that I'm the best person to...
Yes. Because she trusts you. And I trust you.
Not a good choice.
Yeah. Sure. I'll look out for her.
Thank you, Maxine. Oh, the time. Let's do lunch again. Somewhere with more atmosphere than the other place.
That was... odd. What did she mean by Vin's statement? Maybe I'd better talk to Vin myself.
Oh, God. Message Moses, let's see. Hey Moses, sorry to bug you, but had a question about Vinh Lang and Maya Okada. Sure, what's up? Ask Moses about the statement. Do you know if Vinh put out a statement after Maya's death? I didn't see it at the time, since I wasn't at Caledon yet, but Safi shared it with me once. Hang on. He said, Maya was an incredibly talented writer, but she also had mental health problems. We tried to get her the help she needed, but that didn't work. If we'd known it was as bad as it was, we would have done more. Does that help? It does. Moses, you're a gem. Yeah, so it's basically what Safi wrote in her little book that she was writing. It was basically like, we could have helped her. We saw the signs, but nobody spoke up. Nobody did anything. Okay.
He's probably in the admin building.
New message from Lucas. Thanks so much for deleting that picture, Max. If you're available, Max, I've acquired an extra ticket to the Burlington Expo. To clarify, this is strictly an invitation from a colleague. I have no interest in you. Well, that's rude. Not my cup of tea. Can't make it. Literally can't go. Sorry, I'm swamped at the moment. How about I bring you back
Lucas
into...
must be really grateful if he deigns to be this nice to me.
I read that as, how about I bring you as a date? I don't know why I read that in my head like that. I was like, okay. Oh sure, I guess. Okay. Thanks, Lucas. Alright, so I need to speak to Living World... Oh!
Hey, sport? You're just gonna walk past me without saying hello?
Does this bitch ever change her outfit? Is she gonna be in the same fucking denim shirt with that ugly ass sweater for the rest of the game? It's been days, bitch. Days. Really? Sport?
Oh, what a terrible mistake. Whatever shall I do?
I'm hurt, but I'm sure you can make it up to me.
I'll think of something. Anyway, hi Amanda. What are you doing on campus?
Just going on a coffee run?
Sure you are.
Your coffee's better at the Turtle. This one tastes like ass.
Enough about me. What are you doing here?
Suspicious.
I work here.
No. I mean, I just saw you talking to President Fayyad. What were you talking about?
It's none of your business. Just work stuff. About Maya Okada? Do I tell her?
I was asking her about Safi and her relationship with a student named Maya Okada.
Oh. Why?
It's kind of a long story, but it's for something important.
This guy's always falling for you, isn't it?
You have no idea.
Well, I'll leave you to your something important. See you around, Tiger.
God, she has no personality.
See you, Amanda.
I thought she was gonna give us more information or something, but like...
He's probably in the admin building.
That was just a worthless conversation. Like, why was she even standing here? She came here not for a coffee run, clearly. Maybe she was hoping to bump into me. Maybe she was hoping to, like, talk to the president. Like, who knows? Anyway. Okay, so I'm in the living timeline right now. Should I go out to the North Quad area? Or... should I go straight to the admin building? Oh, I can't even use this door. Let's see. So this leads... oh, can I not go outside at all? I guess the North Quad is not gonna happen for us right now. We're going to the admin building.
I have to figure out how Vinh is involved.
Alrighty. Here we are, back in the admin building. In the living world. Library again. This game is just going to all the exact same places over and over, and then looking at it in a different timeline.
Nothing ever seems to bother you, Gretch. You must have a heart of stone.
Take it.
A crush on Lucas? Really?
Yeah.
Things can't be that bad, can they?
Okay, Isabel, you were absolutely.
Oh my god, I hate these
As
people.
always. What was I right about?
I don't want to hear it. I don't care. I'm not interested in their storyline.
Why is Vinh a secretary?
What the heck are you talking about? He's an administrative assistant.
Okay. Why is Vinh an administrative assistant? He's an amazing actor. I saw a couple of his plays back when he was an undergrad. It's what made me want to come to Caledon.
What's your point?
Shouldn't he be in, I don't know, Hollywood, Broadway, the
Broadway?
The Louvre is a museum. They don't put actors there.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being a secretary.
Administrative assistant.
Whatever. Just, I think it's a waste is all.
Okay.
So, you...
Keep up my shenanigans and they'll have to add Max Caulfield to the list.
I'm not going to ask him. He ruined my life.
Dramatic Abraxas kid, it says.
Loved you.
Mothman book.
Looks like they're pulling Gwen's books from the library. This is such bullshit.
Dang.
I didn't realize I needed cryptid erotica until just now.
My heart belongs to Mothman. Alright, well. Okay, so we got Vinh over at his desk in the living timeline. Do we want to switch over to the dead timeline first? Or what? Let's see. If there's anything different quickly. So in the dead timeline, Vinh is not sitting there. Nobody's in here.
I wanted to talk to you about Abraxas and who should be leading it.
Waiting until I'm down to try to kick me out, huh?
Here he is.
Thought you were smarter than that. And nicer. Don't mind us, Max. We were just finishing up.
Vinh, Abraxas needs new blood.
You mean you need another line on your resume?
Hold up, can we talk? I just want to ask you about Maya.
Yeah, get straight to the point, Max.
Please. I can't handle the both of you. Trying to exploit my weak spots.
Did I just witness a failed crown snatching?
You gotta seize the opportunities when you can. And hey, it almost worked. Speaking of which, what's the deal with Maya? Isn't she the undergrad who died a while ago?
That's her? Why, do you know anything?
Just that Vinh looks like he bit into a lemon anytime someone says her name.
So Maya makes Vinh uncomfortable, huh? Let's find out why.
There's gonna be a debate at the beginning of next semester. A special little pissing match for Vinh and me. Vinh usually runs for Abraxas president unopposed. But if I had the right piece of dirt, I bet I could make him step down.
If I give her something juicy and then go to the other timeline, maybe I can listen in on Diamond confronting Vinh?
Okay. Vin's covering something for Yasmin. Vinh said Maya had mental health problems. We already know that because he wrote that publicly.
Vinh gave a public statement about Maya. And I think Yasmin had something to do with it.
Like Yasmin asked him to give the statement?
That's the vibe I got. Do with it what you will.
I don't get it. Were Maya and Vinh friends or something?
I'm not sure, but they definitely knew each other.
And Vinh gave a statement about her death. What a pompous little piece of shit.
He is. Go forth and conquer. Don't go too hard on him. Go forth.
Whatever he did, now's your chance to squeeze it out of him.
Damn. Okay, Machiavelli.
Can you do me a favor? Wait until I get out of here to bring this up with him.
You got it. I won't jeopardize your getaway.
Pulse in living world.
If I'm going to listen in on this
to investigate,
I need to cross to the other side.
Oh my god, I feel like I should have just talked to Vinh in the living world before I went and started all of this drama.
How can they have no record of him? They sent him.
Ooh, I got an unknown number texting me. Okay, hold on, let's see. Moses says... Okay, so I started doing a little digging into the Alderman situation, and it's already weird. Apparently, neither Vermont State nor Lakeport PD have any record of a Detective Vincent Alderman ever. Did we erase him from the timeline? Because both the other timeline and this timeline connected, and now he's gone for good? Like he's dead? Okay, yeah, that's odd. To say the least. Update. I thought I hit a wall in the Alderman mystery, but then I got a single ping for the name Alderman in the Lakeport area. There's a bizarre report from 40 or so years ago about a widow named Mrs. Marjorie Alderman, who'd be in her late 60s now. I'm still reading through it, and I'll reach out soon once I've made sense of it. A widow? Does that mean that we changed history somehow, and Alderman's mother, her husband died, so that means she never had a baby, which means Alderman was never born? Alright, let me know what you
Would
find
Alderman's
out.
mother know what happened to her son?
Believe me, after what we saw up there, I will. Okay.
Oh, shit. Do I have to go to Abraxas meetings now? This is why I never did extracurriculars.
Unknown number. Salutations, Max, and congratulations on solving our devious puzzle box. Allow me to be among the first to welcome you into the illustrious and exclusive Abraxas Society. Cool, or whatever, I guess. Ironic detachment. You'd fit in perfectly. That's great. Crosstalk Loretta, dropping a new episode of Get a Clue in 2 days that digs deeper into the Safi Llewellyn Fayyad case and explores the death of Maya Okada, Safi's former classmate who also passed away at Caledon. Can't wait to listen. Please be respectful to former students who have passed. I'm so sorry for your loss, President Fayyad. I mean that 100%. This is my way of being respectful. Their stories deserve more attention. I see. Gwen. I've lost 2 students now, both women, both young women who are highly gifted and bold. I don't know what to make of beyond that. I should have done more. Wait, did I already read this earlier? The other student you mean was Maya, right? She was in my intro class and impressive as hell from day 1. Wish I could have met Maya. Okay. Alrighty. So now I need to go to the other timeline.
Oh no! Somebody abandoned their boy.
God forbid. Diamond's notebook.
Whoa. Diamond was working on a documentary about Moses. I wonder why she never went through with it.
I don't really want to read all that.
That
oh my god.
was not dirt on Vinh. I'm sorry, Diamond. I didn't think this is what I'd find.
Dear Moses, don't laugh, alright? I know what you think of therapy. The brain is unknowable and the soul isn't a thing. Your words, not mine. But this is an exercise, which means I shouldn't have to worry about you shredding my thesis. Funny, isn't it? Even when I'm writing something for my own emotional health, in a letter that's only meant for me, I imagine your voice in the back of my head, always asking questions, always pushing me. So here it is in all its messy glory. I have feelings for you! Girl, he got a boyfriend. I'm sorry to break it to you. The man is rooting for the other team. There, I said it. I knew I was falling for you on our first trip to Everett, when you helped me find Orion, 3 bright stars, and you put your face close to mine. It was your first lecture, your words so warm on my neck. Eee! I didn't know about Tony then, or about how much I'd want to be close to you after that. So yes, I have feelings for you, and yes, I struggle with them every day, but I have to move on. You've got your love, and it's time I find mine elsewhere. Even if I don't want to, even if it's hard to, even though you're the first person I've liked that actually makes sense. I've had crushes before, big ones. I've tried sex. And I've tried sex. But I never really understood what it was like to actually want to be with someone until I met you. I don't know if I will ever again, or if anyone will ever love me if I decide I don't want to do that again. Am I really just supposed to give up? Be alone forever? Love always. Diamond. Diamond. I'm so glad you've tried sex, but I really wish I didn't read that.
And this whole Hall of Death cast over the campus thing isn't helping.
I don't wanna listen. Alright, before I do that, let me... Oh, Vin's in here. Should I talk to him first? Polaroid.
The hedgehog, distant relative of the shrew, enjoys its rest after a full day's work for the kahuna.
Just don't break it.
I could just get you a new one. It cost me like $2.
I don't want a new one. I want the one you gave me.
Safi bought him that hedgehog? That's sweet.
And it was broken, right? Yeah, I don't think that, Safi, Vinh is going to be...
If I eavesdrop on Diamond and Vinh might leak what he knows about Maya.
I know! I don't think Vinh is gonna be on the, Bachelor list right now. I don't know if I'm really all that into him, if I want to even kiss him. I think you have the option to choose Amanda or Vinh. But after, like, what I've seen of Vinh, like, he's not my cup of tea. Neither is Amanda. I kind of just want to be alone. But if I have to pick somebody, I guess I'll pick Amanda. I think they're both kind of lame candidates, but whatever.
Say cheese, little guy.
Oh, that's cute. It is cute. Okay, well, I guess there's the photo. Prickly exterior, yet secretly vulnerable. Are you trying to tell us something, Vinh?
Changing Yasmin's schedule must have been agonizing. For both her and Vinh.
Lunch meeting, Zoom with board, funeral home, press release, emergency Zoom with board, exams begin online, Desmond arrives, Zoom with something fam, Memorial Turner Chapel.
How nice of you to finally return my phone calls, Desmond. Damn the emails. Safi was our only child. Can't you spare 15 minutes to discuss her funerary arrangements? No. She didn't have a will. And though she died by suicide, she didn't leave a note.
Died by suicide? But I thought...
I prefer for her to be buried as soon as possible. I hate the thought of her lying in a funeral home. Alone.
I can't keep listening to this.
She didn't die of suicide. Why is she pushing that narrative?
Looking for gigs out on the West Coast, huh? Break a leg, Vinh.
I'm not gonna read all this, but I will assume he's looking for gigs on the West Coast, and we'll leave it at that.
I don't blame Vinh for wanting to ditch Caledon and get a fresh start.
Interesting. Alright, let's see what he says.
How the hell do I get him to talk? Hey, Vinh.
Now that is the face of someone who just overheard the little discussion Diamond and I were having.
Yeah, afraid so. I take it things are dicey inside of Brexis?
Yeah, well, things are dicey outside of it too. The uniformity is comforting.
And yet, no little airplane bottles in sight.
Kahuna caught on to the airplane bottle gambit, so now I have to drown my sorrows at the Turtle after work. Join me?
No. Sorry. I really wanted to. I wanted to kind of like go back and forth and be like Amanda Vinh, but like I don't really want to. What do you guys think? No.
My schedule's a little, crazy today, but I do have sorrows I'd like to drown. Violently.
Don't we all?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't think I'm interested. Oh well. Okay, so now I need to switch over to the living.
That's my cue to get out of here.
Right? Is that what I have to do? Go to the living timeline? Living timeline.
I've got to hear what Vinh says to Diamond when he thinks I'm not listening.
Which I'm gonna do. But let me go talk to living Vinh. I know this is very confusing. Boom, bullets.
Looks like somebody had their last stand.
Vinh's phone.
Damn. Vinh's the most popular class on campus.
You found a new hookup. Francine sent you a new message. Aaron sent you a new message. You found a new hookup. You coming over later? Need a release. Okay, so. Interesting. He's a slut. It's like Tinder, but smolder. And this is the living timeline, which means, was Vinh just cheating on Safi? Were they actually dating? I don't know. Alright, well, let's go talk to him.
Hey, Vinh.
Yasmin's out right now. Sorry to disappoint. Unless you're here for me. In which case...
You probably got an STD.
I'll do my best to be of service.
Do you talk like this to everyone who comes near Yasmin's office?
I've never met a pissed off board member I can't defang with a little eyebrow action.
Ugh. How long have you worked here? How did you and Yasmin meet?
How long have you worked in the president's office?
Right after graduation. The summer stock festivals wept because they couldn't have me. But Kahuna needed me right away.
I thought you might have worked here when you were still a student. You know, back when Maya Okada went here.
Wow. You know Maya's name. Am I supposed to collapse under the weight of that revelation?
You're supposed to talk to me like a human being about what happened with her.
What do you need me for, Super Sleuth? You're obviously capable of digging up ancient gossip on your own. Now, if you'll excuse me, Gwen's hearing completely scrambled Kahuna's schedule.
Stop saying Kahuna.
No casual chats about Maya. Noted.
Okay. I wish this stupid thing would go away. It says press R1 to pulse and listen. I know that. Speak to Dead World Diamond. I've already done this, so let's...
If I eavesdrop on Diamond and Vinh, Vinh might leak what he knows about Maya.
Eavesdropping. Let's see. Is that Vinh? Who is that?
That's my cue to get out of here.
It is? What are you talking about? I thought I was eavesdropping.
I've got to hear what Vinh says to Diamond when he thinks I'm not listening.
Oh, here we go. Okay, okay.
Can you let a man make a stale cup of coffee in peace?
No, because here's the thing. I didn't want to bring this up before, but I know about the statement you made. About Maya. Yasmin asked you to give that statement, didn't she?
That's an extremely fucked up thing to bring up.
Nobody expects the head of Abraxas to be Mother Teresa, but they shouldn't be covering up details about someone's death.
Alright, fine. You wanna know what happened? After Maya died, Yasmin told me that if I stated on the record that Maya was troubled, she'd give me the job as her assistant.
Holy.
Why would anyone want to hear about what you had to say about Maya?
Dinah, maybe because we were fucking friends? I met in one of Colmenaro's fiction classes and clicked.
And you said
questions about her?
Shut up. You wanted a performance, and now you're gonna give it. I grew up without anybody, okay? Most kids at Calodon don't get what that's like. And I'm not fucking stupid, okay? I'm not gonna make it as an actor. So yes, Yasmin promised me a stable, respectable job, health insurance. And I took it. And I cared about Maya. And it was a horrible thing to do, and I've regretted it ever since.
I don't have to bring that up in the debate.
There's not gonna be a debate. I'm dropping out of the race.
You're just gonna let me be the head of a practice? Like that?
It doesn't feel very good in the end, does it?
Vinh met Maya in Lucas's class. And he also knows something about the cow skull through Safi's windshield, which conveniently made Lucas look guilty. If I can pressure the other Vinh, maybe he'll tell me what the hell is going on here.
Speak to the living world Vinh about Maya. I thought I already tried that, though. He didn't want to talk.
I know you're busy. Give me just a minute of your time.
This better be worth it.
Yasmin gave you this job as a favor, didn't she? For talking to a reporter who was writing about Maya's death?
Didn't your parents ever teach you to not bring up people's dead friends for no reason?
There is a reason. I promise.
Please, enlighten me.
Trying to help myself. Trying to help someone.
It might not make a lot of sense, but I'm trying to help someone. And that means learning about Maya.
Maya's been dead for years now. She can't help you or anyone else.
Just go with me for a second, okay?
All right.
You said in your statement that Maya was troubled. But that wasn't true, was it? Vinh, what really happened?
Ask Lucas Colmenero. It all started in his class. He has Maya's blood on his hands.
You're not saying Lucas
Killed her? Not literally, but... The man deserves every misfortune that befalls him.
Which is why Safi hated him.
Like, for example, if Safi suspected him of tossing a cow skull through her windshield?
No more free secrets. I have a reputation to protect.
I guess I could reveal one of the other secrets I know.
You and Safi were together. Lucas filed a restraining order against Safi. Ew. Which secret should I tell? Because if I tell the first one, he'll know that we looked at his phone, right? And then Lucas filed the restraining order, which is pretty serious stuff. But he didn't actually file it, did he? I can't remember if the paperwork was leading up to it or if he actually did it. Let's do you and Safi were together.
You and Safi had a thing, didn't you?
One, information I already know isn't exactly thrilling. Two, I'm dying to know how you figured that one out. Because I'm confident it wasn't Safi.
I went through your
saw a
phone.
photo on your phone.
Oh, God. I picked the wrong
Remind
option.
me not to underestimate you.
All right. So was the cow skull you or not?
Yes.
I knew it.
So, why?
I mean, you've seen a pissed off Safi before. She's like a force of nature. When I heard her book got squashed, I seized an opportunity to aim her at a deserving target.
So you were what? Protecting Gwen?
That's as much as you get. And now I really do have to get back to work.
So he did it to make Safi think that it was Lucas?
But, Caulfield, whatever the real reason is for you digging up old history, be respectful to Maya. She suffered enough while she was alive.
Eek. Okay. Serious stuff, man.
Max, don't need to knock. My door's always open. Come on in. I want to show you something.
Okay, so that just took us right into his office. Don't have a chance to walk out the door, because I feel like I leave, he's just gonna stop me. Very interesting. Your girl is hungry, man. It is 12:30 p.m. I have not eaten yet today. And I know that these chapters are pretty long. I want to say we're at least midway through the chapter, hopefully getting towards the end of it. But I don't know, so let's keep going. We got a stained rug.
Looks like someone had a party foul.
What? Oh, it's just coffee. I'm a little preoccupied.
Oh, was she talking out loud? I thought she was talking in her head.
Aw, cute.
My son gave that to me a few years ago. I just dug it out of storage.
It's so weird that he's, like, responding.
Ah, are you familiar with Araucaria forests? They're all over southern Chile.
I'm not. They look beautiful, though.
Well, next time the Wanderlust hits you.
I don't recognize the name.
Oh, that. A fan sent it to me. He's quite famous, actually. Do you follow much football?
Not really.
Nothing else very interesting in here. Can I sit?
What did you want to show me?
Take a look at that.
Karate Kid?
This is actually a really cool shot. I hope Robbie's doing okay. A pen so fancy I'd be nervous to write with it. Looks like Lucas has been having some late nights. A movie? Holy shit. Now I don't have to read the rest of the book.
To Lucas. Lucas, I've got some great news for you. Olympus Mons Pictures is interested in the film rights for Wilder Beasts Than These. I'll call you with more details and the next steps, so keep an eye out. Underpaid author wrangler, Samuel. Okay, restraining order.
Holy shit. He actually did it. Did I
Did
make the
get
right
it.
choice? Should I have told Safi about this?
Eek. Okay. Order granting in part temporary restraining order and setting date for preliminary injunction hearing. This matter having come before the court on plaintiff Lucas Colmenaro's motion for temporary restraining order, blah blah blah, based on the facts alleged in Lucas Colmenaro's verified complaint and the motion and supporting affidavits, Lucas Colmenaro has established the following requisite elements for a temporary restraining order. So he did get it. Is that what he was trying to show me? What is he trying to show me?
It's a temporary one.
Oh.
I bought myself 2 weeks to find some solid evidence. I know you may not be thrilled. Safi's your friend. But it's giving me a lot of peace of mind, so thank you.
I guess you're welcome. Don't thank me, really.
No problem. I hope whatever's going on between you and Safi can be fixed. Hopefully, without that.
I'm afraid that ship has sailed. but I'm sure that's not why you came to my office. How can I help you, Max?
How is Robbie?
How's Robbie doing?
Still angry with me, but we're making progress. I canceled a few things to go to his taekwondo match. I think it made him happy.
Movie deal?
I don't mean to pry, but I couldn't help seeing that email from your agent.
Oh, no worries. It's an incredible feeling. Getting chosen for the big screen. About time, right?
Sure.
Just don't tell people yet. Okay, Max? These sorts of things, they have to be announced properly. I'm thinking at Krampus.
Krampus?
Probably. I have a call with my agent later. I'll get the details then.
So in one timeline, Krampus is canceled, but in the other timeline, Krampus is still on, bitch, and I'm excited.
I was wondering, what can you tell me about Maya Okada?
Why do you ask?
What did you do to her? I'm just curious. You must know why.
I don't really know much about her, but I heard she was your student. I'm just curious is all.
What happened to Maya was a tragedy. A tragedy I really don't like to talk about. So I'm afraid you'll have to whet your curiosity somewhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a phone call to take with my agent, so if you could see yourself out.
Dang.
Sure.
Find information about Maya in Dead World Lucas's office. So I need to switch timelines, I guess.
Well, that was a bust. Won't be able to snoop around in here either.
Now that I'm back here, has anything changed? Like before I... No, these bitches still sitting on the table. Yeah, okay, good. I didn't want to have to click on everything again. So let's swap to the dead timeline. And then go back to Lucas's office, which is always open, right? Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what I can find about Maya.
Who do you have information on Maya in here?
Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly.
The golden moment. Let's see. Mr. Colmenero, it's been years and you probably don't remember me, but I was hoping you'd do me the honor of being the first one to read this. My publisher would go crazy for a blurb, but that's not what's important. You inspired me so much as an undergrad, and I want you to tell me your thoughts. Okay.
World's okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself. That's probably his ex-wife. They look really happy here.
A key?
What a strange place to find a key. Must be significant.
Hold on, I got a message from Moses. The official report was that Marjorie Alderman was diagnosed with severe abdominal pains. A psychosomatic response to the overwhelming grief stemming from the death of her husband. My God. So Alderman was never born. She lost the baby. I know. Detective Vince Alderman was never born and never existed, but the residue remains at the margins. The scientist in me is curious about how of it all, but the black guy in the horror movie in me says it's better to leave this particular thread alone and the latter one out. That's smart. That's probably the best course of action, and thank you, Moses, for everything. It's science. I had to check.
If
Just wish
Alderman
we could...
never existed, how the hell do Moses and I remember him?
Just wish we could tell Safi about this wild shit. So do I. We need to figure this out before what happened to him happens to someone we care about. My question is, how did Moses see Alderman's other half, whatever, other timeline self? How did he see that? Could anybody just see that? Hold on, I'm gonna go over here. I'm sure the key is for this drawer. But... oh, there's a lock on this drawer, too.
Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero.
Really?
How'd they get in here? Jesus, some of these items are priceless. I've got a lot on my plate. I don't need this right now. Where the hell's Yasmin? Where's security?
I don't know. Whoever just ran out had heels on.
First Gwen's slashed tires. Now Lucas's office? What's going on in his timeline?
Alright. I have to stop recording for a little bit just because my heater is now making hissing noises and I'm not going to record with that shit. So, let me just cut this recording and wait for it to stop. Okay, I think it's quieted down a little bit. I went and I put some dishes in the dishwasher and took some time. But let's keep going with these very, very long chapters that this game has. Okay, snapshot. Try lock. I should have taken a picture of it, shouldn't I? Aw, shit, I didn't take a picture.
That's not what I was expecting. Wait, 1,000,000 miles beneath my feet? I know this. Maya wrote this.
1,000,000 miles beneath my feet. Something less pointed, more metaphor. In that city, the beast rose and stared into me. It became me. I had always been the beast. But that was later. Now I was trembling, freezing cold on a January morning. I took a step towards the moving truck, glanced back at the people gathered on the curb, and instantly understood what it felt like to drown. Aw, shit. My parents were looking at each other, and Obasan was looking at the ground. An outsider might have seen this as obstinance, disapproval at my departure, but I knew they'd been crying, and they didn't want me to see. These people owned my soul, I thought. Separating from them was like trying to breathe water. All I could do was thrash. 18 is too young. Hannah is only a girl, Obasan said over dinner the night before, talking about me like I wasn't there. She's American, said my father. Like, that explained it. We're all American now. All of us except my brother, Kato. He had this job in Tokyo. Not even wild horses could drag him from Japan. Those same wild horses that took me from my only home I had ever known to a city with a beast at its center, where, inside that labyrinth, the people who owned my soul would have torn it away from them. This notion of displacement would translate no matter the country. Something less pointed, more metaphor. Okay, so it's his little things that he wrote on here.
Come on, there's gotta be a copy in here. Maybe 10 of them. Holy shit. It's the same.
Oh, he plagiarized her writing. Interesting. I'm not gonna read it and see what's changed, but that's interesting.
Vinh was right. Lucas does have blood on his hands. This is what I've been missing this entire time.
He stole her writing after she died, or
I have
before?
to talk to Safi.
Because did she kill herself because Lucas got famous plagiarizing? Or what?
Safi, hey.
Stay strong, Habibti. You know where to find me.
What's going on?
Is something wrong?
Oh, you want to talk to me now? I've got nothing to say to you.
Safi,
What? Did you spread my business to someone else? Dig up a couple more clues?
Shit. She knows I've been asking questions. I'm not sure who you've been talking to, but I have a good reason.
Oh, you have a good reason. Well, in that case, what's your good reason, Max?
I can't tell you. I'm trying to help you. Oh god, both are worse.
I'm worried about you. I think there might be someone that means you harm.
Yeah. Me too. I don't have the energy for this. I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
It's awkward. You know, she's going through all this trouble trying to, like, figure this out for this bitch. Snapping turtle. Reggie's in his usual spot. Gwen's here.
I spent so many nights like this when I was on the road. Diners, bars, hotels. I liked being alone then. At least, I think I did. Joyce still treats me like her second daughter, even after everything. Sometimes it feels like she pins the hope she had for Chloe on me. The least I could do is make her proud. I can't just sit here feeling sorry for myself. I need some company. I could ask Amanda to help me drown my sorrows. Or Vinh said he'd be here too. In the dead world, turtle, that is.
Great. Okay, speak to Amanda. Speak to Vinh, dead world. Leave the bar.
So, any idea what you're
Ooh,
gonna do?
my game is, like, lagging a little bit.
I'm not gonna do anything.
For some reason.
Well, obviously doing nothing is making you miserable.
If I was at home.
Looks like nobody's having a great night.
Let me just look around quickly and then we'll start talking to everybody. I can sit here and ponder by the fire.
Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
You stay the fuck away from me.
I think you should leave me alone for a while.
God, everybody hates her
Maybe
right
a
now.
long while.
What Lucas did to Maya was deplorable. I can only imagine how painful that was for Safi. And I poked at that pain like a kid with a stick. Maybe I should have told her the truth. I think I'd kill you.
No.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix it. Fuck. I thought things would be different here. I hope Safi doesn't hate me for too long.
Alright. Stop moping, Max. Let's, another one! There's so many Polaroids. Acid Pink Concert.
You know, I'll admit, I don't really see too many live performances.
And we're going to correct that immediately.
If you want to get to know me, music is a surefire way to do that.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll bring a notebook. Take notes.
So these are like from the
Write this down.
future.
Does comedy, enjoys live music, super cute. That last one's important.
I feel like you've done this before. What's in the Max journal?
Hot's definitely there. And mysterious. Hoping you can help me fill it out a little more.
Interesting. So that was from the future. That has not happened yet, as far as I know.
Alternate Max looks like she's having a blast. Wanna swap places?
Alright, let's... Yeah, it gets really laggy when I come through this area.
Hey, Max.
Oh, fuck. That's about the level of greeting I'm expecting at this point. Thank you. You okay?
Everything's fine.
Seems like it.
She fell in love with the wrong person.
Oh, I
Reggie,
forgot.
What happened to the bro code?
I forgot.
Max is a bro.
You ever have a thing for the wrong person?
Well, I had a thing for Warren and everybody told me it was wrong. So, yes.
Show me someone who hasn't, and I'll show you a liar. Or however that saying goes.
That's deep, Max.
I didn't think I wanted anybody before. Reggie says I should move on, and he's right. I haven't felt this way with anyone, ever. I don't know if I will again.
You will. Give it time.
Give yourself some time. Life has a way of surprising us.
Really hope you're right.
It'll be fine. New crosstalk from
Safi
Safi.
gave me a moment to explain.
Some people perform friendship, but if they were true friends, they'd respect your boundaries. True, but people make mistakes. Don't be too quick to give up on a friend. Agreed. Sometimes people do stupid stuff. Get out of here, Derek. Who are you? Okay, Reggie. We got Moses. The only thing I wanted for Christmas this year was to introduce my baddie boyfriend to my friends at Krampus, but I don't think Santa can do it. Diamond wrote on it, "I'll be at Krampus. I'll keep you company if you're down." Oh, Diamond. Don't forget to roast me at the Snapping Turtle tomorrow. I got a peek at the jokes and they're lit. Ew, Lucas. Yesterday, I interviewed a group of Caledon students who said that they were swarmed by a flock of owls by the Overlook. A flock that suddenly disappeared. Anyone else experience something similar? Bring on the teleporting owl parliaments, I say. Don't tell me you actually believe this stuff. Nah, I'm not into supernatural stuff, but someone's making this happen. Okay, Amanda, sorry for the long wait times. Isaac and Emily are out sick. Okay. Now what? Talk to Amanda, talk to Gwen. What else do we have?
Good business tonight. Or the dishwasher is broken.
Or she's working by herself because the other two are out sick. Employees only.
Can't be a bard.
Why not?
Because we already have a bard.
Ooh.
Last time we had two bards, we got totally smoked.
Well, Dungeons
Dead in
and
2
Dragons.
seconds.
Must be game night.
The wannabe bard, it said. Okay, I can swap timelines.
Campaign.
But maybe before I do that... Oh my god, my game is very laggy in this building.
Hey, Gwen.
We just keep meeting like this.
Oops.
Guess we've both had bad days.
You have a disciplinary hearing tomorrow, too?
I did get into it with Yasmin. She lied to my face.
Oh, to your face? She must really like you. You want my input? Cut and run. Caledon is shiny, but
Trust me. It's a tar pit.
She didn't even say anything. She's like, okay, bye.
Okay, so our best plan is going to be moving across campus while everyone is in class. I got a copy of our assassin schedules. Vinh
God,
left
I do
the
not
program
care.
back in my
I wish
school
these
ring.
side conversations were more interesting.
All dressed up for Krampus. I was so excited to go. I doubt I will.
We're gonna go in the other timeline, probably.
I love watching her work. Oh shit, that's weird. Do not.
Hey, sport. Working hard or hardly working?
Sport? You cosplaying as a boomer dad today?
Hey, you said it first.
I doubt it. Old sport is more my style anyway. It's finals week, isn't it? Everyone that's come in here lately has that same frazzled look. A drink to ease your troubles.
Shot, please.
Are we wanting a gasoline on fire flavor experience? Or a sickly sweet, rated grandma's liquor cabinet kind of taste?
Neither, to be honest. Let's go gasoline on fire.
Let's do the gasoline. I want to burn my throat off.
Shitty mezcal? All of the smoke, none of the dip.
Taste buds are overrated.
Damn, Max. No chaser?
How are we feeling now?
Like I keep thinking I've hit rock bottom, but then I realize I'm still falling.
You are such a disaster.
Thanks.
Oh God, I certainly have a type. You need more than a drink. Let's hang.
Let me just let me mope. He won't get in trouble.
Don't you have a bar to tend?
We don't need to leave the turtle to have fun. Remember that date we were gonna go on? What do you say we have that date now?
You're working.
What are we gonna do? Kidnap the members of Revenge Horse and force them to play here?
As if. Revenge Horse only plays house shows. We might not be able to go to a show for real, but we can always pretend.
You're gonna give me your crusty, waxy earbud?
I guess.
Clean it off!
Bitch, shut your dumb eyes. Okay. We pull up to my buddy Eddie's house. We call it the Rat Hole. Best house shows in Lakeport. Revenge Horse goes on at 11, but at the Rat Hole, that means midnight. The place is packed. We can smell Granite Joe smoking a blunt out back.
Not Granite Joe.
And Eddie waves to us from a table full of scary merch.
Granite Joe?
Sorry, did you say someone called Granite Joe is out back smoking up?
I take you to meet Granite Joe. Dude's a sweetheart. Very generous with his blunts.
And do you partake?
I am an adult taxpayer, so yes. And then I hand the blunt to you.
Well, I don't want to be rude. I take a puff and pass it back to Granite Joe.
You try to, but Granite Joe has wandered off. You now have one blunt.
This is so
Do I
stupid.
hear the band doing a sound check downstairs?
Ahead of schedule? Let's check it out. Careful, the stairs are steep. Revenge Horse opens with my favorite song. Fuck, marry, kill. And a mosh pit opens in the smoky dark in front of the stage.
Let's thrash.
Let's thrash.
Okay. Let's pretend you said something normal, but basically that. We throw ourselves into the crowd.
No! To be fair, I probably immediately get a black eye.
Oh, then I fight us our way back to the bar and get you an ice pack.
I only need one eye to see the show anyway. Hey, the singer. Is she a stage diver?
I mean, in so much as you can call a thrifted area rug a stage, sure. She sets her guitar down and takes a running leap towards the crowd.
Nobody catches her.
It all happens so fast, nobody has time to catch her.
Oops.
Shit. I hope you're prepared for what happens next.
Don't tell me that the singer, that she...
Stone cold dead on the floor.
Oh no!
But don't worry, this is how she would have wanted to go out. Before we leave, we each receive an invitation to her Viking funeral.
Not the invitation.
That was the wildest show I have ever seen. Or like, talked about.
Told you it'd be worth it. And you're walking away with, let's see, one half-smoked blunt, some bruises from moshing, and an invitation to a Viking funeral.
If that was just a dry run, imagine what the real Revenge Horse show is gonna be like. It's been a buck wild day.
Buck wild.
That made me feel like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow my existence won't make things worse for everyone around me.
You keep saying that about your day. What happened?
Why are you so nice to me?
Shit. I'm doing it again. My therapist says I latch onto people too quickly. But what am I supposed to do when I gel with someone? Act like a bitch?
That would be hot.
Bitchy women are a huge turn on, so.
Oh? Good to know. Because I can be vicious.
Man.
Look, what can I say? I have a thing for emotionally unavailable women.
You're not saying I'm...
You're literally in my bar talking about yourself like you're a Category 5 hurricane.
Sorry, did I do something wrong?
No. I really want to kiss you.
Why didn't you just do it then? Now it's awkward.
It's just that like I said, I tend to go for women who don't feel the same way about me. And I need to know I'm not just projecting.
Women, am I right?
So, you
kiss me first?
I'm just gonna do it because Vinh grosses me out now, so.
I'm a sucker for a good dare. But I'm also very polite. So, you go first.
Are you trying to break me? Max Caulfield, you are the worst.
Do it already! Oh my god! What is with the tension?
Fuck.
Damn, Max got some passion.
When do you get off?
About an hour.
Later tonight.
But before we do anything else, maybe we should sleep on it?
In my bed?
Max!
As much as I'd like that, I'd like to be able to tell my therapist I made good choices this week.
You are a very smart woman. Goddamn.
To be continued. Okay? For now, I have to get back to it.
Man. Max wants her in her bed already. Like, go home and shave your legs. You know? It's a little too soon, a little too quick. Anyway. Alright. Well, we've done that. So now we go to the other world and talk to Vinh, I guess? Who is probably, this is probably my option to kiss Vinh, I'm guessing. Which I don't think I'm gonna choose to do. Reggie! What are you doing over here?
This Reggie looks better than the last time I saw him, but he doesn't look good exactly.
Okay, so this is the dead timeline, and this is the timeline where he saw his doppelganger, I believe.
Hey, Reggie. Feeling okay?
I don't feel like I'm about to fall off the face of the earth, so.
Reggie.
I know, I'm not doing good, Max. I wasn't doing good before I saw me. Now I'm worse.
I think something like that would rattle anyone.
That's not the only thing, though. When I was a freshman, I thought moving here across the country would fix everything that was broken inside of me. Everyone here just thinks I'm a fuck up. And maybe they're right.
Okay, Reggie needs some support around him because he's gonna do something he regrets. Everyone's a fuck up. You're not a fuck up.
Reggie, you're funny, genuine, clumsy. But I've seen your photos. You're not a fuck up.
At least there's one thing I'm good at. Thanks, Max.
Anytime.
I'm scared because he's already seen his doppelganger and we know what happens if they touch. He dies. And looks like if he found that out, he's about ready to do it. It's a little scary. Alright, so we got Vinh over here, and then we got the dead version of Amanda. And if I kiss Vinh here, Amanda's gonna see it.
So, are you
gonna take the Visionary Ventures gig?
Floor. Oh my god, these bitches really get around, don't they? Okay, let me talk to Amanda first, if I can.
I made pasta for him.
Hey.
He wasn't really eating.
Hey, yourself.
Lucky guy. Your spaghetti
How are we
carbonara
feeling?
made me see God.
Oh, you know, I'm upright.
Saying I was
Take it easy, okay?
people keeping him afloat since Safi passed.
Okay, I guess that's it.
How can I give all that?
Alright,
up?
Vinh.
Moses, Caledons.
Come here often?
Oh, you're here.
You invited me.
I guess I did. That feels about 40 years ago. Help yourself.
Ash just gives no shits anymore.
Rough day.
Everybody hates me.
Okay, this is just kind of silly to go from just like making out with a girl on the couch, and then now she's all like hating herself and self-depreciating again, or self-deprecating. Is that it? Self-depreciating.
I'm annoying. I'm bothering everyone. My colleagues, Moses, Safi. Safi used to get pissed at me too.
Are you crazy? Safi was obsessed with you. She would talk about you all the time. I was always jealous.
Hold on, I'm getting a call. Hold on. Sorry about that. Okay.
I mean,
Don't hurt yourself. I know about you and Safi.
Oh. Well, I should have told you.
It's fine. Yeah, you should have.
There's been a lot going on. And it's not like we're besties or anything.
I wasn't her boyfriend or anything.
Yeah, I know.
And it
I
ended
looked
a
at
while
your phone.
ago, but I guess I had this idea that we'd make up eventually. Any other deep, dark secrets you've disinterred from my past?
I know what happened to Maya.
Christ, Max! I was joking.
And I know what you did after she died.
I was young, I was an asshole, and I didn't want to end up working at my parents' liquor store until I shriveled up and died. Does the past version of you ever feel like, I don't know, an alien? Like, the shit that person cared about is so worthless. You can't even remember being them?
Really?
That sounds like a shitty spot to be in. Especially right out of undergrad.
Right? Here I was with the chance to be salaried, health insured, even fucking 401k'd. And all I had to do was talk shit. Which I'm good at. Sorry to bring down the vibes. I need to be more drunk.
See, you made yourself right at home.
I blame Vinh.
Aw. Oh, so she is interested in me in this timeline.
Oh. You hitting that?
What? No. I mean,
Yeah. In a different
we
reality.
were talking. And then Safi happened. And I guess Amanda didn't feel like I could hack it.
Oh. That's kind of whack.
She's probably right.
She's cute, but a little too principled for me, even discounting her utter lack of interest in my gender.
Hey, principals can be hot.
Uh-huh.
I'm serious. I will write you an essay. Passion is very sexy.
No, you're right. Passion is sexy. Like your buddy. The big guy with the telescopes.
Moses? Sexy?
Once, I asked him how his day was going, and he explained to me the double slit experiment. It was weirdly hot.
Oh my god.
What, you're saying you wouldn't?
He's my friend.
And this would be extremely friendly. Moses, smash or pass?
Pass.
He's a friend. It'd be too weird.
More for me. I'll say this for Caledon. It's got a high ratio of fuckable faculty.
Oh my god, Vin.
Dr. Hunter, for instance. Interested?
Giving me the ick, man. Dr. Hunter. Pass.
She's a wife.
So do a lot of people. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Hold up. This is smash or pass, not have a healthy, long-term relationship and 2.5 kids or pass. I'm not asking if you want to marry them, just... Exactly.
I want to go home.
Professor Colmenero.
No. He sucks.
Does he now?
You suck.
Hey, I'm just trying to think of people we both know. Lucas, smash or pass?
Pass. He's a dick.
I know where this is going.
And
At
yet,
the end, he's gonna say
I've
me,
put up with worse for less.
and I'm gonna say pass.
Okay, my turn. Yasmin.
Now that's just unfair.
Why?
Because then I'd have to admit just how hot I find authority figures.
Really? Unsurprising.
I am incredibly unshocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. My turn again. Let's see, who do we both know? Aha.
No. My students are off limits.
Well, as I am 1, at Caledon, and 2, not one of your students, which appear to be your 2 standards.
Come on.
So, what about me, Miss Caulfield? Where do I fall on the binary?
Ew. Kiss Vin or pass. Bitch, no. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not interested. If anything, I might have been interested episode 2, but his personality is just not for me. I'm not a huge fan of him or Amanda, to be honest, but Vin grosses me out at this point, so no.
Don't take this the wrong way, but
No worries. No hard feelings. That's the smash or pass rule.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's been fun.
Well, I gotta go.
I needed this, so. Thank you.
Night, Max.
Good night, Vin.
Nightmare, Max. Nightmare. That
I
was
better
awkward.
cross back over in case Safi is cooled off and is trying to reach me.
Hope you saw that.
Making money as a
I
grad
turned him
student?
down.
Do I have any job prospects?
Alright. Alright, let's go.
Nothing from Safi. I don't know what I was hoping for. Maybe I should just head home for the night.
Alright. Is that everything? I hope you guys are happy with my choice. Because, Vinh is kind of creepy. Also, he has a lot of options on his phone, on his Tinder profile. What is that? Is that a gunshot? Oh. What the hell?
What the hell?
Who broke in here? Because I don't remember which timeline, but Alderman's dead, right?
We now return to your regularly scheduled fuckery.
Did this?
Oh,
Call the cops!
God. This is bad. Whoever was here really messed this place up.
New message from
What were they
Amanda.
looking for?
Figure out who the intruder was after. Also, this is the living timeline, so this could have been Safi. Max, I just found out Revenge Horse is coming in the spring if you want to go in real life. I'd love to, but... Huh? That sounds great, but I'm kind of dealing with something at the moment. Let me get back to you. Sure you okay? Yeah, nothing I can't handle. She said coming in the spring, not coming tonight. Okay. Yo Max, we're cool, right? I mean, I know we are, but like, are we right? So this is Vinh. Oh sure, Vinh. We're downright frosty. Right, that's what I thought. And you won't tell anyone about me and Safi, yeah? Not that I mind, it's just, you know, other people might mind. It's under lock and key for Safi's sake. Cool, right. Thanks, Max. We got Gwen in the living timeline. Cut the elves in the pendantry around the enchanted forest. Okay, I don't know what she's talking about. Sorry for the long wait times. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Oh, and we got a journal entry. Sorry, guys. December 7th. Oh, what a photo. I can't believe that on top of everything else, Amanda is also an incredible kisser. I mean, if she wasn't, I'd understand, but damn. Is she perfect? Okay, calm down, Max. Nobody's perfect, but could she be perfect for me? After all my fucked up shit, don't I deserve a little happiness? And I feel that when I'm with her, I forget everything but us when she's looking at me. I still can't stop thinking about her.
There goes my security deposit.
Well, you didn't do this, so...
No. All my Arcadia Bay stuff. What the hell do they want with this?
Well, they might not have been looking for something in here. I mean, they knocked over everything.
Safi's books. What could anyone want with those?
Oh, okay. So we can go to the other timeline. In the closet. Does that say? Friday, tell Safi the truth. Did I write that, or
All
did someone
my
else
stuff.
write that?
I sure hope it was worth the damage. They're still here?
Shit, we got jump scares in this game?
Fuck! I think they just went into the dark room. I can't let them go through my investigation stuff.
Okay, but I also have an option to go into the other timeline, so do I want to do that first? Oh my god! They like went through my whole fucking bedroom.
Fuck, Chloe. You were always the brave one.
Yeah, but who moved this picture? This picture was up on the wall, wasn't it? Change clothes. I have an intruder in the house, but maybe I should change my outfit. I think the rock shirt really fits the mood right now. Okay. I don't know. Should I go to the other timeline? So the picture's over here now.
This would piss you off, Chloe. He'd be looking for some serious payback.
So what would I be in this timeline for? What am I looking for?
Front's locked up tight on this side. Everything's still here where it belongs.
Yeah, because it's a different timeline.
Max Moses, I must bid you adieu. Make good choices, or, you know, don't. What the?
Looking for these?
Really, Max? Most designated drivers at least give you a ride.
No ride. You're staying here tonight.
But Mom!
Only intruder in that world is Safi. I wish she was here right now.
Let's switch back over to the other timeline. And I think we are ready to see who this person is in here. If we can even open the door. But should we make some guesses? Who could it be? I think it's Safi. Or it's another timeline version of Max. And actually, no, that wouldn't make sense because they broke in the door. Why would Max need to break into her own door? Okay, so I think it's Safi. Okay, all right. It is Max. Or is it Safi? I can't tell. It is Max.
Oh, shit.
Huh? Ditto. Don't fucking move. Wait, if I touch this person, am I gonna die right now?
Oh shit, it's right. You're me.
I wish I could tell you there's a reasonable explanation for that.
What the fuck?
Wait!
What is going on? That's why I said it couldn't be Max, because she would have a key to her own house. Now I'm so confused. Oh, ouch. Get her. Unless, in the future, Max has to
Now
go.
how do I get across?
Okay, so maybe us, in the future, have to go back in time and leave all those little Polaroid pictures everywhere. And maybe we caught the future Max leaving something. Maybe? But, like, they can't interact, because if they interact and they touch, they'll disintegrate and die. I love how I'm just, like, trying to reason with this, but okay. Catch the other Max. How? Oh, okay.
Come on, come.
Alright, let's go. Don't hurt yourself. There we go. Hurry up, let's go. What are you looking back for?
No doorways to the other world on this side of the log. I need to find a way to track her from this timeline.
Huh? How?
Shit. How do I know which way?
Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. Okay, what is this? What is this? Oh, you see that light? Look at that light all the way over there. What is that? Come on. So right now I'm in the dead timeline. So the Max that we saw was in the living timeline.
Hope I haven't lost her.
Where are we? Okay, there's the way to switch back. What is this place? It's kind of cool.
I almost got her.
Oh, she's right here. Just want to look around. Okay. Come on. Gotcha.
What the?
What is happening? There's nowhere to go now.
Stop! For fuck's sake, just stop!
All right. You caught me. Now what?
Why is Max so sassy?
Now what?
Are you here about Safi? Where did you come from? Well, I don't really know which one I care more to hear about. Where did you come from?
Where did you even come from? Are you from the future?
Is this what's been going on with you? That you've completely lost the plot?
I don't understand. Why were you in my house? What are you looking for?
What are you looking for? All that stuff in your dark room? About Lucas? About Vinh? About Gwen? Shit you have no reason to know about or care about.
Other Max is scary. Is there like evil doppelgangers of everybody in town? I'm trying to help Safi. Don't you care about it? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, don't you care?
That's not true. I'm trying to help Safi.
Of course you were. God, I'm so sick of people trying to help.
Stop. Please. We can't touch each other. I've seen what happens. Please, trust me.
Trust you? Go fuck yourself, Max.
No!
No, no, no! They touched. nothing happened. Ouch. Don't fall through the ice, my god. Did I just fucking predict that? They have to touch now. Jesus Christ. Don't fall through the ice. What is this? Get up! Oh! Other Max, we gotta go. Oh my god, oh my god. What are we gonna do? You're gonna stop this from happening? What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that, Supermax?
What the fuck was that? I just said that.
Come on. Let's get you warm. I always said you were too soft for academia.
What'd you say? You were always too soft for academia? What the fuck? Huh? That's where they just left that chapter right there? Safi? Is Max? What? I wish I had something more to say right now, but like my whole brain is like exploding. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. So I was right. I said Max would have a key to her own house. She wouldn't have to break in because other Max wasn't Max. Other Max was Safi? Which is why she was so bitchy and sassy, but also, how? I'm not even going to try to guess and waste everybody's time right now because I have literally no idea how Safi just did that. But that was that the dead timeline just now, or was that the living timeline? It's the living timeline. So Safi is alive. So that was the real Safi, the living Safi? I don't know. I don't know. Nobody tell me, okay? No spoilers in the comments. We're gonna have to wait for the next chapter, but let's look at our choices. So it says, try to save Alderman. I did hang on to him, which was the choice that most people picked. God. Okay, Yasmin. Call out Living World Yasmin's lie or go with it. I went with it, which is what everybody else chose too. That's interesting. Yasmin trusts us as an ally. Moses is relieved you're safe. Amanda. Kiss the Living World Amanda. I did. Some people didn't even get the opportunity. Amanda is thrilled with the kiss and she wants to take it slow. Vinh, 32% kissed him, 49% passed, and 19% didn't even talk to him, which I didn't know that was an option. I thought you had to talk to him. Vinh is a little let down. All right, Moses's anime phrase, I got it right. Promise Moses, that Max promised Moses she would tell Safi to stay safe. Okay. Wrong timeline, Loretta. Max did not mix up her Lorettas. I didn't know that was possible. Max mixed up her Lorettas? I don't know. Phone guy's grade. I changed the guy's grade. 67% didn't do it. Phone project installation. Max talked to the future and heard from the past. Okay. Vinh, giving Vinh a secret. Max told Vinh she knew about him and Safi. That was overall thing. Max told Vinh that Gwen was framed. Okay. Feeding Diamond info. Max told Diamond that Yasmin asked Vinh to take a statement. Most people told her that Maya had mental health problems. Max's choice of drink was the strong one. Okay. Snapping turtle moment of reflection. I did reflect. Smash or pass. Max passed on all of her colleagues. 2% of people said she would smash all of her colleagues. Oh my god. Revenge horse concert. Grease trap perished while crowd surfing. Intruder alert. Max found the intruder using only clues. Max found the intruder using only her powers. Max found the intruder using powers and clues. Okay, I didn't know that was an option. Okay. Well, alright, you guys. Well, I am gonna leave it here. I don't really have much more to say than what I've already said about whatever the fuck is going on. I don't know what's going on, but this is crazy. And I'm excited to see what happens in the next chapter. Please leave your thoughts down below if you have not played this game. If you would also like to know what the hell is going on. Do not leave any spoilers, please. Don't tell me anything. I don't want to know. I will find out for myself in the next chapter. There are 2 more chapters left to go in this game, and right now it's pretty interesting. There is a lot of weird filler content that takes a while, but the actual main story is pretty juicy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.